Hey guys, Jules coming at you with another reasoning sesh where I challenge the status quo of the wisdom of the world and the church by diving deep into the ancient scriptures and applying them practically to current day situations. And today I gotta ask you the question, is your life really a testament to being tapped into Source? Or is your life experience actually showing that maybe you're not quite tapped in and things aren't going as smoothly as Source would want for you?
Come now and let us reason together. Come now, we can talk it over.
But before I begin, I just want to say if you like these videos, give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe for more like content, because honestly, Source is beaming through this kind of information through me non-stop, and I can't even slow down because honestly these revelations are coming through sometimes multiple times a day. So I already have 2 weeks worth of messages already backlogged for future episodes. But man, that's just proof that these messages and this whole agenda is accelerating forward. We are literally shooting forward into a new way of doing things, and that this era is when we as individual sovereigns take our authority back and literally as agents in place bring to pass the kingdom of heaven in our own little pieces of the puzzle that will fit together into the whole broader picture for all of humanity, all of society, all of this world functioning as a harmonious macroorganism. That's what we're moving into. It literally is the dawning of a new age, and we are the proud participators on the leading edge, crashing this paradigm forward on a new shore. But with that out of the way, I'm just going to jump right into the text. Today I'm reading from the oracles of Irmiyahu, or Jeremiah in the English. And we actually see him contrast the difference between someone that trusts Source, that trusts Yahweh, Yahweh being the name that actually describes Source in his infinite, just, generational system of seed, time, and harvest. In other words, what you put out is what you get back. What you sow is what you reap. As you do unto others, so shall it be done unto you. That is the promise, and that is the way the universe operates. And Yahweh straight up says here, cursed is the man that trusts in man and makes flesh his arm, and whose heart departs from Yahweh. And this can be taken literally as you trust, political leaders or maybe religious institutions, maybe your priest or your pastor. Like even your family members, like your patriarch or your matriarch, these kingpins in the family structure. But it can also refer to other physical means to an end, like whether you're trusting in predictions or whether you're basing your actions and decisions based on astrological trends or tarot readings or how the leaves float in your teacup. All of these things are maybe fractal manifestations of the whole of all that is, but they're physical means to a physical end. And Yahweh wants us to come straight to Source and transcend the physicality so that we can manifest beyond the limits of physicality. And then we can literally manifest our dream lives, what we never even dreamed possible, beyond the infinite.
To infinity and beyond!
Beyond the limitations of what might seem to be our lot in life. He continues that this man that relies on the physical way will be like the heath in the desert, and shall not see when good comes, but shall inhabit the parched places in the wilderness, in a salt land, and not inhabited. In other words, his life experience won't be inhabited by the lush experiences of manifestations, the destinies, the gifts, and the possibilities that Source has for us to live our best life yet. We're going to be dry when it comes to that. But then he contrasts that person by saying, blessed is the man that trusts in Yahweh and whose hope Yahweh is. For he shall be as a tree planted by the waters, and that spreads out her roots by the river, and shall not see when heat comes, but her leaf shall be green, and shall not be careful in the year of drought, neither shall cease from yielding fruit. So of course the tree is strong and sturdy, but when it's planted by the river, it's getting all of its nutrients right there. And it doesn't need to stress out. It doesn't need to send out all its roots to look for food. It's constantly getting that water right to its very root. And it's never affected by heat. Its leaf is always green because it's always tapped in. And even though it might be a year of drought, even though the astrological trends might tell you this is inevitable, you can't have this now, or maybe there's some hardship coming your way, in that time, you're not afraid because you still got that water of life streaming right to your doorstep. And you never cease to yield the fruit. And that fruit is the manifestations. That fruit is your destiny. That fruit is literally fulfilling life experiences. So we got to be honest with ourselves and really gauge whether our lives are showing us that we're tapped into Source, whether the circumstances that we're living out are actually fruitful, or whether, we're living in those dry places. And it's only by being honest with ourselves that we can actually say, hey, no more of this garbage. I'm moving into fulfillment with Source. I'm tapping in, and from there we can literally manifest heaven on earth. We can literally bring to pass the utopia that we know we're deserving of in this earth plane, because honestly, we don't deserve anything less. We don't deserve to be manipulated. We don't deserve to be lied to. We definitely don't deserve to be living on in fear, because we are literally manifesting beings, and what is inside our subconscious is literally going to mirror back to us in our own life experience. And if it's fear that's in our subconscious, we're going to manifest more things just to be afraid of. So that's not the life that I want for myself, and I don't want that life for any of you guys. And quite frankly, neither should any of you. We should all want to tap in and literally access this infinite source field that literally creates reality. It's not like we can choose a better reality from there. We can literally create reality. And that's what Source wants for us. So once you tap in, you literally manifest this, and it literally just streams through and propels you forward into an accelerated life experience where you literally are bringing to pass the utopia in this life plane. So I hope that was inspiring. I'll check you in the next reasoning sesh. Joel signing out once again. Agape, Salaam, Namaste, Shalom.